Cornish Chris, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm fishing here at the Wrack on the River Deveron, and I'm being guided here by this fantastic Ghillie cane, showing me the entirety of the fishery. It's been pretty good so far, but bad weather.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, well, if you like this video, please don't hesitate to give me a massive thumbs up. Make sure you click subscribe, and I hope you enjoy this video. Proper job.
Everyone, Cornish Chris, welcome back to my channel. Hope you enjoyed the last few videos. It's been a real pleasure to put all these together. I'm really hopeful that this trip to the Wracks at River Deveron will result in a fish. It's the first time I've ever fished on the River Deveron. It's a really cool place. We've had incredibly strong and gusty wind, and at the top part of the beat here at the Bridge Pool, because of the topography of the cliffs surrounding it, it's made the audio sound like I'm talking to you from a well about 50 feet underground. So I'm redoing the audio now for your enjoyment. So I've never fished on the Wrack before, or the Deveron, and I found it on FishPal, and it was £30 for the day. And the Wrack fishing is the first beat on the River Deveron, and I think it comprises of about 3 miles of double bank fishing for salmon, sea trout and trout. And it runs from the estuary right the way to the Bridge of Alvah, which is a staggering bridge, and I think I have a thing for bridges, and that's why I did so much with regards to the GoPro and editing at the beginning of the video. There's a main fishing hut where tackle can be kept, and 2 further huts on the bank for the use during the day. Now I didn't get to use the hut on the Bridge Pool, but I did a little bit later on the Blairy Pool, and I tell you what, they're pretty good quality too. Not just a ramshackle hut with a couple of odd chairs in there. It was done up really nicely. I think it's a 3-rod beat on the lower section and a 3-rod beat on the upper section, but I was the only person there, the only guest, and the first one of the season, so that was pretty cool. I know they have boats to make it accessible at various locations, and they've got a fantastic full-time ghillie called Kane, who helped me and showed me around, and yeah, it was just really cool to be out with him. Young guy as well, which is really good. The beat is the lowest on the river, and so apparently a lot of fish are caught off the tide, and there is a tidal pool, which is the golf course pool, but unfortunately the tide times didn't match the times of my fishing.
The little glide, just fishing this for 10 minutes. See if we can't pick up something travelling through.
The little glide pool sits just above the Wrack pool that the beat is named after. And I just want to say huge thank you to everybody for their support and encouragement, all the feedback and the likes, and of course everybody who's chosen to subscribe to some of my videos over the last few weeks. And also, of course, I must say massive thanks to everybody who supported me since I started out. Your support, guys, is so worthwhile, and I'm so grateful for it, so thank you. There's quite a heavy downstream wind. It's sort of gusting between 20 and 40 miles per hour today, and because as I said earlier when I was up on the Bridge Pool, it's like quite a tight valley, and the wind is just being channeled straight down the river, and so I'm really having to force myself to work a lot of the line with my left arm, so doing lots of snake rolls and single spays off my left shoulder, when in actual fact is very good practice, and yeah, actually quite enjoying it now.
Morning everyone, back here. I'm now here on a pool called the Racks, or the Rack, I'm not sure which one it is. Yeah, the Ghillie cane, extremely helpful and friendly guy. Yeah, really cool, nice guy, very helpful and observant, because my phone, my mobile phone, must have fallen out my pocket. Someone's picked it up and he's gone off to get it. Yeah, so really nice guy. I'm pretty impressed actually. I've never fished on the Deveron before. I certainly think that when I next come back up, I might look to come back and fish up in this area a bit more, because yeah, maybe if I go up the sort of east coast of Scotland, you know, go up to the Dee, I might come up a bit further and spend some time around this area. Seems really nice. I'll have to find out what caravan sites there are. But yeah, this river's quite nice, quite pushy. The Racks pool, I'm glad I've got my wading stick, because it's a bit treacherous underfoot. Nice little stretch of water though. And that bridge pool right at the top, it was just like so indicative of like, almost like fishing on the Findhorn with those big gorges. Yeah, amazing. So I'm going to go through this with a what I've got on, which is a fast sink tip, and I've got just a little sort of lightish yellow and black tube fly, of course courtesy of Matt's Trig, a Matt's Trig special. And I understand the fishing line is roughly where I've cast out now, and then along here to roughly, difficult to say, but there's two trees, you might not see, there's two trees over there by themselves, and just a little bit to the left of them is like the fish, you know, the hot spot of the pool. So looking forward to fishing through it. Theo's out with me again, as you know, which is nice. This wind. Aye, aye, aye. Well, other than the wind, I'm bloody impressed with this place. Wow. I am super impressed. Yep. Super impressed with this place. Yeah, because the Racks pool is only just up there, but to get here I'm following all the way through town in this little buggy. Yeah, see, I'm tempted to fish right the way through this. So look, this is the Blairy pool and the start of it, and so over there, that's where the roughly where the fishing hut is and where we started the beat. Up there is the racks. Yeah, and then it kind of flowing down into this bit, this channel here. I'm going to fish it from this area all the way down until I lose the flow. So I've got the fast sink tip on. I've got a black and yellow, I'll show it to you now. It's my black and yellow tube fly, courtesy of Matt's Trig, my fly sponsor. The wind, oh, the wind is terrible. Yes, so apparently I am the first guest this season. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know, but I'm certainly chuffed to be here, considering I was meant to be here for 2 days, but the issues with my car meant that I couldn't be. And also I'm not fishing on the day that I should be. Talk about flexibility and understanding. My phone came beginning of the week to let them know I might not be able to make it because of my car, and he said, well, why don't you come down on Friday? He did offer me to come on Saturday, but I really do want to hit the Findhorn one time before I go home, and that'll be my fishing tomorrow sorted, and then that'll be it for until May. It does mean, of course, this video, unless of course I catch something, this video will probably be coming out in May, maybe the second week of May or something like that, I think, given my filming sort of schedule, film release schedule. Yeah, so I will be I'm looking forward to this season. I couldn't wait to get started. So let's put it into context. I'm filming this and my day one of Kinkel Bridge has already come out. Had fantastic response from that. Could not believe it. Obviously, other than Ian Bain has done a video about his time at Tulkan. Gutted really. Now that I've met him and fished with him, or rather I was in the same fishing party, I kind of wanted to be in his video, but I don't think I'm going to be. But it's nice to put a name to a face, or a voice to a face. He's such a lovely guy. Super friendly, very helpful. Yeah, so when I was fishing on the Findhorn with Toby, Hardlines Angling, he really encouraged me to fish stretches like this. I would normally have left it, but when I think I lent into a pretty decent sized fish up at Pollock on the Findhorn, I actually feel like I shouldn't take more notice of these stretches of water. you know, don't have to spend, what's going on here? Don't have to spend long on them, but just chucking a fly through it, you never know what you might catch or bag as it's coming up through the rapids. Fishing in this fast water is really quite an aggressive style. I do like it. Much prefer fishing like this than fishing in a really slow stretch of water. I think it's a trout. Quick, get the net! Oh, do you know, the funny thing is that this is my life, story of my life at the minute. I'm catching shed loads of brown trout last year. Okay, all right, that's it for me. Done for another day on the River Deveron. First time ever. I'm definitely going to come back. This day ticket cost me £30. Fantastic ghillie cane. Couldn't do enough to help me. Great location. I'm definitely going to come back. It's available on FishPal for day tickets, I think up until June. Then after that it's on to weekly lets, but if you can get a day ticket on here, I would wholeheartedly recommend it. But maybe not when it's like, I don't know, 40-mile-an-hour gusts, which always seems to be the way for me when I go fishing. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't hesitate to get me a massive thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And all being well, my next video will be from the Findhorn. Proper job.